Varsågod.
Here to do. Here to do?
What do you say?
Heard to do.
Heard to do?
Heard to do. Is that what they say? How are you?
Of course.
Brah. That's all I got.
And someone said that they saw you in Sweden.
Oh, yeah,
and they thought you were coming in early, so they were on the line. We never got to them, but said that you were. How'd you get to Sweden?
They just called me up, and they, American comics are doing well over there. Dude, the internet it's ridiculous. Like, and
wow.
So they're starting to like American comedians. So yeah, they called me up. They asked me if I wanted to go, and it's like, yeah, I'm gonna go to Kansas City again. Fuck yeah, I'll go.
How was Sweden?
Dude, it was first of all, dude, the joke I was opening with was, this is what I was opening with. I was like, hey, what's up, everybody? I was like, I got to go with Hitler on this one. You guys are some good-looking sons of bitches.
Jesus. Oh, shit. Welcome to Sweden.
Well, thank you.
You have been here before, right?
Yes, I have. I came here in August of 2009, my first time ever coming to Sweden. And I got to tell you, I got to go with Hitler on this one. You guys are some good-looking sons of bitches. Yes. Some of the best-looking people I've ever seen.
It's just everyone good-looking.
Dude, it was ridiculous. It's not like everyone is, but the ratio of good-looking people. Sure. Stockholm, Sweden was like Soho to the 10th power. I was walking down the street with my girl, even like guys, I'm going, look at that guy. Look at that guy. That's ridiculous. I can definitely see what he was so enamored with. I was actually walking down the street with my girl, even looking at guys. I'm going, look at that guy. Look at that guy. It's gorgeous. And then they'd be like working a newsstand. It's like, come to America, dude. You'd have your own reality show, even if you're a fucking moron. Like, there was some of the most beautiful people ever. But then once we got outside the city, we took the subway, or like the underground, as they call it.
The underground.
The underground. And we got outside the city. Then that's kind of where their uglier people are. It's kind of like, you go out to Jersey, or maybe you go up to Albany.
They push them to the outskirts.
Then, then you find your Vinnie Brands, your Bill Burrs. Dude, I've never felt like genetically compromised. When I went there, I was just like, God, man, dude, I am a fucking mongrel. I would literally be like sweeping up elephant shit over here.
What joke didn't translate? A joke that does very well everywhere else.
This is what I did. I was smart enough. Luckily, I got in like a day or two early, and I went up at a club so I could get over that whole thing, because they're ridiculously bilingual, but it still gets in your head. I mean, I went on at this comedy club over there, the Golden Circle Comedy Club or some shit like that. Jesus Christ, could Jimmy do 20 minutes on that name? But there was literally like the three comedians in front of me were just totally like, rising, and they're killing. They're killing. And I'm standing in the back of the room going, oh my God.
They don't know English.
I flew 17 hours to eat my balls. And they were just, and what was hilarious is I couldn't understand what they were saying, but you could tell who was a good comedian, who was a hack, just by their body stuff. And like there was one you could tell, like this Stephen Wright sort of like guy where he would just be like, and he would just be dying. Just dying. Schmeisen, I see Schmeisen. So I basically, the first night I went up there, I was on my heels because I knew I was going to be. It was just too fucking weird. And there was like, just certain like, there's certain reality shows that are actually American shows that are on over there. Like, that's all you go over there, you watch some TV to try to get how much of what I'm saying do they get. But, little like I made a kickball reference. They didn't get that. I had to turn it to soccer. But generally speaking, I mean, believe me, the stuff people were saying to me at the end of the show was totally different. I usually get, dude, you're funny as shit. Let's do a shot. That's what you get. And over there, some lady came up to me. She was going like, yeah, I have a question. You guys are a capitalistic country. Why do you take loans from a communist country?
Oh, Jesus.
And I'm just, I was like, we're corrupt.
Right.
I don't know. Why do you still have a king and queen? I bet it was, I'm telling you, dude, it was one of the coolest experiences. And when I went out there, because I do this podcast every Monday, not to whore myself out here.
BillBurr.com, right?
Yeah, but these people like, so I came walking out, and it was a theater, like 700-seater. I was able to fill like half of it, which I was really happy with. And I walked out, and there was like 6 people standing up because I didn't think I was going to, because, I get emails, are you ever going to come over here? And I'm in the middle of my act. I'm on the other side of the fucking world, and I just go like, I go, yes, my life's, settling down. I go, I got a dog recently, and somebody in the back goes, Cleo, like yelled out the name of my dog, and I was just like, wow,
that's weird.
The power of the internet. This is fucking insane.
Fucked up.
You talk a little much about the relationships as well. Do you have a girlfriend?
Yes.
Or?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. She's an angel because she puts up with me. And we recently got a pit bull, which I know a lot of people don't like because they ate a couple of kids. I understand. They're great dogs, unless you're a bad owner. If you're a psycho, which I am, you can mess them up. I didn't realize that dogs feed off your vibes. No. Like, if you're cool, if you're chill, they're chilling. If you're sleeping, they're sleeping. But if you're a psycho like me, and you're watching the game on TV, and you're screaming at the ref, like, you gotta be shitting me! I didn't realize the dog was in the corner being like, yeah, you gotta be shit. Yeah.
So,
You guys, if you went over there, you'd have, like one of the funniest like non-heckles ever. Just that voice, and I'm not even exaggerating. Like I was sitting there going, you know, towards the end of the show, I'm like, you know, what's there to do here? Where should I go? And blah blah blah. And this guy in the crowd yells out, he goes, "Come to my house, we'll have a party." Dude, I milked that for a half hour. That's another thing I did because, you know, some of my American jokes weren't working, and whenever the jokes weren't working, I would just throw in, "Come to my house, we'll have a party." And they just would stop. Yeah, I was just doing like, "Get her done." That was my "get her done." I just kept saying it over and over again.
you have a column in a magazine in America where you answer people's questions about sex and relationships.
Yeah, and the joke is that I don't really know what I'm talking about. So my advice would be, don't listen to my advice.
I thought it would be nice if you could help the Swedes as well. Is that okay?
Oh, absolutely.
So
I'll spread my ignorance around the globe.
We took a camera crew and asked people on the street if they had any questions for you. So let's take a look here.
Okay.
Hi, Bill. Do you think I should marry my boyfriend?
Do you think I should marry my boyfriend?
Yeah, I think I need a little more information than that.
You can't.
You know what? I think you should marry her. She's gorgeous.
Oh,
she seemed smart. Just the way she was talking. She made eye contact. She wasn't like, "Oh my God, should I marry my boyfriend?" She wasn't like that. She seemed like a nice girl.
Huh?
You know what? Dump him. He's an idiot if he hasn't married you yet. What's wrong with that guy?
And we're getting a request. Well, let's get Randy on the line. I don't know. We'll see if this leads to something. Randy in Virginia.
Yeah, I was wondering if we could hear some Swedish Dice Clay.
Willst du zwei Genossen kaufen? Oh! Sind Löwen weichen und sind Gunschen weichen. Es kann Deichen und Deichen gehen. Und sind Gräten wurden. Die denen vertraut. Oh!
People say in your podcast, very funny, Bill. So,
Yeah,
BillBurr.com.
I very rarely hype it.
What about the food and the beer? I was talking to Roland. He was over there recently. And he said the beer is really strong.
Yeah, the beer was
The food
great.
sucks.
The food was, yeah,
I think they're into, what did he tell me, Fridays or something? Like Fridays is a huge restaurant for the Swedes.
It's a TGI Friday is like a restaurant / nightclub. Like it's this fucking cool place to go to. Yeah, exactly. And they got like these like
What the fuck? I want some poppers.
yeah, and they got like they got like lounge chair, like really like it looks like the date rate drug is routinely dropped in there.
Are they just smoking all the time too? Is it a lot of smoking?
Yeah, it was. I don't know. It was. Well, first of all, they didn't fuck with Hitler during World War II, so most of their old buildings are still standing.
Still there.
They didn't have to deal with the Blitzkrieg.
Yeah.
They try to act like they were neutral, but when I brought that up to them, they all kind of laughed and rolled their eyes. Yeah, we were neutral.
Oh yeah.
Dude, he used to fucking be across that sea there, jerking off to him.
Some shenanigans were going on.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Let's listen to another one.
Hi, Bill. We fight all the time. What should we do?
Classic problem. They fight all the time.
Fight all the time. Yeah.
Do you fight with your girlfriend?
Yeah. Absolutely.
About what?
But the big thing is you have to admit when you're wrong as a guy. Just admit when you're wrong, because that gives you credibility when you're actually right.
Yeah.
And they'll listen to you.
That's a good advice.
Yeah.
Actually.
So when you're wrong, just go, you know what? I'm 100% wrong. You're absolutely right. I'm going to work on that. So then when you call them on something, then they can actually do it. But you have to watch out the way women argue. They're really good at it. They're really good at it. If they're right, they'll argue the point. But if they're wrong, they go rogue. And they just start thinking of stuff that just makes you mad and be like, well, maybe that's why you didn't get along with your dad as a kid. Then you lose your mind.
We also talked to one person who asked to be anonymous, so I'm going to read it to you.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah,
Hey, Bill, I'm a 40-something-year-old single mom that would like to meet a nice guy, but it's not going so well. My hobby is driving fast, and I also like to sing. I live part-time in a trailer with my 13-year-old son.
I knew it.
Well, Roland, what you have to do,
What shall I do?
I would say...
How do you know? How do you know?
She sounds really sweet.
Yeah.
I would say, maybe she should come to America, hang out with, I don't know, maybe a redheaded guy in a black shirt, and go to a movie. See how things go, right?
That's good.
Which
That's good.
movie should we go?
Whatever you want to see. You're way out of my league. I'll take you to anything.
Bill Burr.
All right, thank you very much.
I don't hate this. Sit off.